What can you expect when you come to a Guy Fieri restaurant? Great food, fantastic service. You can expect to have a really good time. You know, the opportunity to come up here to Poconos was just something I couldn't pass up. I mean, you got a NASCAR track. This is a beautiful hotel, beautiful casino. It's really kind of like its own little oasis in the middle of the woods. And so when they offered, I jumped at the opportunity. So the food at Guy Fieri's restaurants, I try not to have boundaries. I cook what I love to eat. I like to have a lot of flavor. Some of the food is a little more eccentric than others. Some spicy, some's raw, some's simple. I don't really think that you can define what I do. We're just talking about big flavor and an exciting menu. It takes you into a little different environment. I love going to AC. Don't get me wrong, AC is amazing. But coming up here, this is pretty special. I think your kids would like coming too. What I do to keep food exciting? Well, I listen to the people that I'm cooking for. Like, for instance, this girl's vegetarian. I make this Cajun chicken Alfredo, one of our famous dishes in a lot of my restaurants. And today, a friend of mine asked me if I could make a vegetarian example of it. So I took some edamame, some fresh corn, some onions, a little bit of garlic, some sauteed mushrooms, and cooked that down with a little cream, a little bit of Cajun spice, and made a fantastic dish. I was inspired at a very young age. Both my parents are really good cooks. But my mom was making eggplant parmesan, and I wanted chicken parmesan. And she said, if you don't like the eggplant parmesan, then you go ahead and make chicken parmesan. That's when it started.
I'm Jean Whalen, Assistant Parks Director for Cape May County Park and Zoo. Here at Cape May Zoo, we have about 250 different species, I mean almost close to 500 if you count turtles and ducks. And we are constantly evolving. We have a World of Birds aviary, a new snow leopard exhibit, and our bison yard. Something not to miss here at Cape May County Park and Zoo is our Savannah Boardwalk. Here's our giraffes out grazing with our ostrich. Cape May County Park and Zoo is also AZA accredited, so we do take in rescue animals from area rehabs and share our species survival program with other accredited zoos. Our zoo is completely free, but we do survive on donations. We have lots of other programs besides just donations. We have an Adopt an Animal program and zoo classes and zoo camp, all kinds of fun things. Thanks for coming to the Cape May County Park and Zoo. Don't forget to stop by on your way down to the shore. We're exit 11 off the Garden State Parkway, and check out our website. It's cmczoo.com.
It's not every day that we get a chance to meet our #1 fan, but we did last week. He's an amazing 12-year-old boy named Michael. Now, Michael already seemed like a great kid, so we invited him and his 3 aunts to come to the station for a tour hosted by our own Steve Highsmith. Now, earlier this month, we got an email from Michael's aunt telling us just how much he loves our show and how much he loves the PHL 17 logo. Now, Michael brought dozens of drawings that he proudly showed off, and he even gave a few away to us. His family said that we made his day, but the reality is he made ours. Thanks so much, Michael, for watching and coming in.
It's Give Thanks Thursday, so be sure to register for the 3rd annual Give Thanks Walk benefiting St. Jude Children's Hospital. Visit givethankswalk.org and make a difference in a young patient's life. Don't go anywhere. Eye Opener will be right back.
Well, it is now 7:25, and the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's Student of the Year competition is coming up.
This is so exciting. Well, we are joined by last year's winner, Mark Rogers, who raised over $62,000, and Emily Fiore from LLS. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Thanks for being up with us so early this morning, Mark. We've got to start with you first. Exciting stuff. Congratulations.
Yeah.
What a big deal. Tell us how you raised that money and why you wanted to be involved.
Well, it all starts with my story when I was about 2 months old and I was diagnosed with infant ALL. And was pretty much raised learning to give back because I was cured from cancer. And my sister did the Woman of the Year when I was about 6 years old, and she raised $54,000. So when I saw this come up, I was like, I gotta beat her. I gotta beat her here. So
Look at that handsome face there.
I set my goal at 60,000 for my first meeting, and everybody kind of looked at me a little crazy. But from there,
What was her reaction when you beat 54?
she was like, I helped you, so it doesn't count. So I was like, that doesn't help. But how I raised the money was I wrote a letter and I went to store owners and I got auction items, and Steve Finley gave me his clothier room in Wynwood, and I had a huge event there. I raised about $33,000. And throughout donations and sponsorships, it finally brought me to my grand total of $62,000. Wow. So
that's really awesome. And Emily, how does this make you feel, being part of LLS and seeing somebody like him raise this much money? If he can do that, certainly a lot of people can.
Absolutely. So I work with adults all year. So this is actually my favorite, 7 weeks of the year, because I get to see the kids give back, which is awesome. They're such high caliber, high achieving students, and I know that they'll do amazing things when they're adults because of what they're doing now.
Well, it's so great because now a whole new set, the sophomore class, is now involved for 2016. Quickly just tell us about that, and the grand finale is coming up on February 27th.
Sure. So we have 10 students represented from 8 different high schools in the greater Philadelphia suburbs, both western and eastern suburbs. And they are just a really diverse bunch. We have, kids from the inner city, kids from the main line, kids from New Jersey, and they're have some great things planned. Their letters are out, some events coming up, and we have our grand finale coming up on February 27th.
That's really awesome, and we're going to talk more with you two coming up later in the 7 o'clock hour, so don't go anywhere. Okay. And with us this morning is last year's winner, Mark Rogers, who raised more than $62,000. That's a lot of cash.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
What was that like? Being 17, I think you told me you were 17?
Yes, I'm 17.
If other folks your age want to get involved in a cause that's really near and dear to them, how do you suggest they do it? Give them some tips.
Well, definitely if you want to get involved, just go with your heart, and whatever your cause is, I'm sure raising money, and as much as you raise, I think the basic goal is raise as much, because every dollar helps.
Your story is nothing short of a blessing and amazing. You had a form of pediatric cancer. Briefly tell us how this changed your life and why you want others to know they can do this too.
Well, I was given a less than 10% chance to live, and to be here today is very, very fortunate, and I want to give back in any way I possibly can and make more stories like I had and more kids like me, because I'm not supposed to be doing the things I'm doing today, and I'm very fortunate. So.
Oh, we're so fortunate to have you here. Congratulations and to all of the folks for participating. Thank you. That culmination is February 27th. Congratulations to everybody involved.
Do you have a frightfully good Halloween costume?
I don't care what anyone says, you did not give that man a heart attack.
Then log on to PHL17.com and submit your photo to our Six Flags Fright Fest Halloween costume contest.
What? You told me to put on an old costume. Not from when you were 8.
And be sure to watch Modern Family weeknights at 7:30 and 11 on PHL17.
Remember, I'm here for you, okay?
Max has been trained to protect and serve his unit no matter what.
Enter for your chance to win $500 and a DVD copy of Max, a story of a family and their highly trained service dog. Go to PHL17.com and enter today. Enter now to see celebrity name game host Craig Ferguson live for the New Deal Tour on October 20th at the Keswick Theater.
I love my kids. I do. I was right there when they were born. I was right there when they were conceived. I think.
Go to PHL17.com today. PHL17 and Carrie Underwood want you to win a trip for 2 to the Gaylord Opryland Resort in Nashville, Tennessee. And see Carrie Underwood perform live at the Bridgestone Arena on September 22nd as part of the Storyteller Tour. Hotel accommodations are provided for you and a friend, including round-trip airfare and 2 tickets to the show. Log on to PHL17.com/contest to enter for your chance to win.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Mackin with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Did you know that 1 in every 4 people in Philadelphia struggle to put food on the table? Join the Eagles and thousands of others for the Walk and Run Against Hunger on Saturday, April 12th. Your participation will help fund more than 100 food pantries in our city. Sign up at www.hungerwalk.org.
Join PHL 17 for Philly Run Wild. Help save the orangutans at the Philadelphia Zoo on April 24th at 8:30 a.m. For more information, go to phillyrunwild.com. This Modern Family Moment is brought to you by CashPoint.
I've taken a part-time job at a greeting card store, which I love. Plus, with my discount, we're saving a fortune.
How is spending a ton of money on greeting cards saving us a fortune?
It's math.
$2.95, $2.95, $4.95,
40% off, 40% off, 40% off.
This Modern Family Moment has been brought to you by CashPoint. Use your card title to get the cash you need today at CashPoint.
We're 1,000 miles from comfort. We have traveled land and sea. But as long as you are with me, there's no place I'd rather be. I would away forever, exalted in the sea. As long as I am with you, my heart continues to beat. With every step we take, Kyoto to the bay, strolling so casually. We're different and the same, gave you another name, switch up the batteries. If you gave me a chance, I would take it. It's a shot in the dark, but I'll make it. Knowing the little hope you can't shame me. When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be. 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 We set out on a mission to find our inner peace, make it everlasting, so nothing's incomplete. It's easy being with you, sacred simplicity. As long as we're together, there's no place I'd rather be. With every step we take, Kyoto to the bay, strolling so casually. We're different and the same, gave you another name, switch up the batteries. If you gave me a chance, I would take it. It's a shot in the dark, but I'll make it. Knowing the little hope you can't shame me. When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be. 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 When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be.
This year, give a gift that will make her say,
Oh my gosh.
from Vosky Jewelers. At Vosky Jewelers, we have a diamond that can fit your budget. Create your own engagement ring from our selection of certified diamonds. We also feature custom wedding bands and affordable diamond studs. We're open 7 days a week until Christmas. With custom designs, in-house repairs, and competitive prices, trust Vosky Jewelers to make this holiday season the best ever. Vosky Jewelers is easily located in nearby Springfield, PA. It's the city, the people, the streets, the memories. It's the news team that brings it all to you. Action News at 10 on PHL 17. It is Philadelphia.